Doing field sales is not an option for now.
No. I can't afford to leave my work unattended.
Oh, since you've been struggling lately, why not consider transferring to another department?
How could you say that to the person who saved my life?
Huh?
I'm sorry for causing trouble. My name is Keiichi Sato. I work at a real estate company.
Sato, will you be in a wheelchair for a while?
Yes, Ando is my boss.
Man, doing outside sales is gonna be tough. As his peer, I've always been competing with Keiichi on sales performance.
Tomohiro. Yeah, but I'll do my best with what I can.
Doing field sales is not an option for now. Why don't you take some paid leave and rest?
No, I can't afford to leave my work unattended.
Let's have Tomohiro cover your workload as well. And that might even help boost our sales.
Leave it to me. I got this.
Oh, since you've been struggling lately, why not consider transferring to another department?
How could you say that to the person who saved my life?
Huh?
You're Keiichi Sato, right? I wanted to thank you.
You are...
Oh, what do you mean by saved your life?
He saved me when I was about to get into a traffic accident. I couldn't visit him in the hospital due to work. And by the time I went, I was told he had already been discharged.
Saved your life is an exaggeration. I'm just glad you weren't hurt, but why are you here?
You gave me your business card, so... The way Ando spoke just now was a bit harsh.
Sato's trying to keep working, but suggesting a transfer? That's a bit...
Wait a second. I understand that you want to thank him. Still, you're not even part of this company. What are you doing in our office?
Coming all the way to the office just to say thank you? What's all this commotion?
Mr. Tachibana, we seem to have a non-employee wandering around the office.
This whole situation is about Keiichi, so he should explain it himself. What are you talking about? Nagisa is the president of Tokimeki Corporation.
What?
Tokimeki Corporation?
Wait, what does that mean?
Miss Nagisa, did any of our employees say something inappropriate?
Actually, Mr. Sato saved me when I was about to get into an accident. And yet, these two suggested he should be transferred. They also told him to take a break. But did they even consider how he feels about that?
Of course. I just thought it'd be tough for him. I figured he should take his paid leave and rest for a while.
And Mr. Sato, did you actually want to take time off and rest at home?
No, I don't want to leave my work behind. I want to do what I can myself.
You heard him.
Well, Keiichi has always been the kind to overwork himself. Ando was just looking out for him, right?
Yeah.
But then, didn't you also say that if Mr. Sato left, Mr. Tomohiro could cover for him and sales might actually improve? That's what you said, right? Was that also meant to be considerate?
Well... Did you really have to call me out like this in front of everyone?
I see. So that's what happened. I apologize for this unpleasant scene.
Earlier, I said I would think about it, but I've decided to decline the partnership.
What? Wait a minute, that's...
Mr. Tachibana, what do you mean by a partnership?
I was hoping to build an even stronger relationship with Tokimeki Corporation. Wait, is this because of what just happened?
No, I had already declined the offer before. But after learning that Mr. Sato worked here, I wanted to thank him. I also thought I should see the employees firsthand before finalizing my decision. Miss Ando and Mr. Tomohiro didn't even bother to see things from Mr. Sato's perspective. Instead, they just pushed their own opinions. That kind of attitude is probably something you show in front of clients too.
That's not true.
If you can't even do it for the colleague right next to you, how can you do it for a first-time client?
I have nothing to say. This is on me as their leader.
That's why I've made my decision. Mr. Sato, thank you so much. I really just wanted to thank you.
No problem, but I never imagined you were from Tokimeki Corporation. Actually, I once considered applying there a few years ago, but since I had no experience in the industry, I gave up. Funny how things work out, huh?
Oh, wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Then how about working for us?
What?
Keiji at Tokimeki Corporation?
Of course, I won't play favorites. You'll still need to pass the written test and interview. But if you're interested, I'd love to have you apply.
Lately, I haven't been hitting my sales targets like I used to. But if I work with Nagisa, I might be able to push myself further. I'd love to take the interview.
Awesome. I'll get in touch soon.
Sato had given us such a great opportunity, and now it's gone.
And so, I got a job offer from Nagisa's company. My last day at this job.
All right. Shall we get going, Mr. Sato?
Oh, right. Actually, I've got the best sales record among our peers. So if I can help boost our company's sales even further, then I'd really appreciate it if you reconsider working with us.
We'll see. If that happens, I'll give it some thought. But I happened to overhear part of your conversation earlier. With that kind of mindset, your company isn't going to grow.
What? Why not?
But putting people where they're best suited is important, isn't it?
If you really want to know why, you should figure it out for yourselves.
What's with all that confidence?
Is she saying our way of doing things is wrong?
We should get going now.
See you later. I'm really looking forward to working with you.
Me too. You'll be in a wheelchair for a while, right?
Yeah, so I'll be focusing more on office work rather than field sales.
Your roleplay during the interview was brilliant. I have high expectations for you. And I'll take responsibility.
Did she just say something? And so, I started working at Nagisa's company. Alright, schedule set. Appointments are booked. Now, what's next?
Keiji, you're picking things up fast. Not only that, but you're already coming up with idea for improvements.
Nah, Yuki. It's just that my sales experience gives me a different perspective.
Ever since you started supporting us, I've been hearing from all over that sales has gotten a lot smoother. You really know what to focus on.
I figured if we optimize our scheduling, we could handle more clients per day. Everyone here has great sales skills. I just want to help them maximize their efficiency.
Smart scheduling, appointment setting, and follow-ups? That way, the sales team can focus on selling without distractions. It's a great setup.
I'm glad you think so. I've also realized how tough support work is. It's not just about sales, it's about seeing the bigger picture.
Our revenue this month is 1.5 times what it was last month.
Whoa, seriously? That's amazing! Congrats!
It's all thanks to you, Keiichi.
Oh, so you're calling him Keiji now instead of Mr. Sato?
Ah, well, everyone else calls him that.
I mean, I'm one of the team now. Being called by my last name feels a little distant.
Oh, I see how it is.
Ahem. Anyway, let's all keep up the great work.
Got it.
Yes.
Meanwhile, over at Ando's company?
Is that true?
Yes. She said if we could increase our sales, she'd reconsider the partnership.
Also, I'd like to take charge of the top performing sales reps.
What exactly do you mean, Ando?
I'll take the lead and focus on acquiring clients we previously struggled to reach.
Let's have underperforming reps handle existing clients, while we focus on new acquisitions.
Are you sure that'll work?
Yes, expanding our client base will definitely drive up our performance.
All right. I'll trust you too with this.
Thank you, sir.
1 month later.
This is bad.
Our contract numbers are completely stagnant. Mr. Tachibana is expecting results. If this keeps up...
I know that already.
All right, everyone, let's celebrate.
Keiji, you're coming too, right?
Of course.
Keiichi, do you plan to stick with support work for now?
Yeah, I like sales, but right now, I want to learn more about other areas.
But you'll go back to sales eventually, right?
Yeah, I want to use what I've learned here to improve my approach to sales.
I'm counting on you, Keiichi.
Here we are struggling, and they're just laughing and having a good time.
Wait, did he just say he's focusing on support work?
So does that mean Keiichi wasn't really cut out for sales after all?
Now that's something I can't just ignore.
You knew we were here?
You always said I was your rival, but now you're not even in sales anymore?
Tomohiro, you really haven't changed at all. That's disappointing.
Huh?
Sales isn't something you do alone. And just because someone's struggling at first, pushing them to another department isn't the answer.
They agreed to the transfer. That's why our team is now made up of top performers. So that means your results should be skyrocketing any day now, huh?
Of course!
I heard a rumor that your company's performance has been declining lately. But I guess that was just a misunderstanding, huh?
Don't worry, Ando-san. I've got this under control.
Tomohiro, you're definitely skilled, and you bring in a lot of contracts. But if you shared your strategies and help raise the whole team's performance, wouldn't that be even better?
It's faster if I just do it myself.
That's such a waste, though.
But now I finally understand why we've been struggling, Ando.
Really?
It's not just about us. We need our support team to step up too. They should handle scheduling and setting up appointments, so we can focus purely on sales.
That makes sense. That way we can...
Copying our structure without understanding the core won't get you anywhere.
I think rather than changing your system, you need to change your mindset.
You won't know until you try. Maybe, but just try not to cause too much trouble for everyone around you, okay? I swear, I'll get results no matter what.
Come on, Tomohiro. Let's go.
All right, enough of them. Let's get back to our drinks, shall we?
Oh, am I getting in the way here?
Huh?
Oh, quit saying weird things.
Joining this company was the best decision I ever made. I thought I'd never see Tomohiro and the others again, but 3 months later...
Why? We set up the perfect support system.
Our contract numbers are actually dropping. At this rate,
Just as I thought.
Keiichi.
I already told you last time. Just copying what we did wouldn't work.
We did everything we could. If it's still not working, then it must mean the people handling the office work aren't good enough.
Enough already. We're doing the best we can.
Yeah, our workload has increased and we're barely keeping up.
But at Keiichi's company, the support system is solid, and thanks to that...
No, that's not it. What you're doing and what we did might seem similar, but they're completely different.
What exactly is different?
Keiichi listened to both the sales team and the office staff. He made sure both sides were on board and proposed solutions that worked for everyone.
But you two, Ando and Tomohiro, are just forcing your own way onto everyone else. You're not even listening to them.
That's not true. Right, guys? The office staff is glaring at me.
Ando, you always talk about putting the right people in the right roles.
That's right. What about it?
Sales is the driving force of a company. It's the face of the business. And if you invest in it properly, the company's success is guaranteed. If people aren't good at customer service, they should work in other departments. That's exactly what you said, remember? But instead of just keeping the best people, shouldn't you also train and develop new talent?
Even if you only plant the best seeds, eventually, you'll hit a limit.
You can say that, but you're here because we're doing a joint project, right? If not, why would an outsider like Keiichi even be in this company?
He's right.
Exactly, Mr. Tachibana.
Our company is becoming a subsidiary of Tokimeki Corporation.
What?
Lately, we've been struggling. I was hoping for a partnership with Nagisa's company, but it didn't work out. And then she approached us with this offer.
Now that we'll be working together, I expect you to adjust your mindset.
No way!
From now on, Keiichi will be leading the team.
Looking forward to working with you again, Ando, Tomohiro.
Wait, does that mean he's my boss now? No way.
I trusted your way of doing things, but it didn't work out. You need to start giving more people opportunities and take pride in their growth. If you can't do that, maybe it's time you experience what it's like to work in another department. What do you think? Am I wrong?
No, I understand.
Yeah, same here.
I'm looking forward to working with you.
Can't believe we're working together again.
I'm looking forward to it too. And so, please handle the role-playing training for the new hires.
I can't believe Keiji's my boss now.
Understood.
Nagisa, I really like you. Will you go out with me?
Of course. It's cold. Can I hold your hand?
Yeah. Thanks for watching till the end.
And don't forget to subscribe.